Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and do what is next to come in. Aries to Pisces, and I might do a collective as well, and possibly some members' questions if you didn't get one on the last live. So what I'm going to do is see what is next to come in. What is something in your energy that you don't see coming? So this could be whenever you watch this. I am going to do a couple different oracle decks. Just kind of see whatever comes in your way. What is something you don't see coming, or what is like unexpected, things like that. So take it how it resonates. Hey, Aries man. Hey, everybody. CMB. Hey, Jean. Hey, Julie. Hey, T-Rose. So yeah, just take it how it resonates for you. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch, north node, whatever reading resonates. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. I am close to 12,000, which I will do like a 12,000 giveaway, or probably a giveaway, and I'll also do like free questions as well, like I do when I hit a big milestone. So when I get to 12,000, I will do a live, do free questions, super chats, all of that. So I'm hoping in the next month or so I can get to that. Hopefully before my birthday, so we can celebrate that. But yeah, also hype the videos too. That really helps me if you hype it, which it is able to be hyped now. I saw it on one of my last videos. Hey, Danielle. With that being said, if you guys either sent me your members readings and you haven't received it yet, or if you want to send me the members, if you want to book a personal reading, I will get the readings done today. I do have availability. Just with my schedule and everything, I didn't have much time to get the readings done the last few days. So if you did send me in your members reading, I will get it done today for you or by tomorrow. So within that range. But I am available for personals. I have 2 for $20, PayPal and Cash App. Those are still going on. And I also got a couple sales on my website as well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started before I talk too much. And I did get more coffee, so I think I'm becoming more wide awake. All right. Hey, Jean, 226. All right, what we got for Aries? What is next to come in? Hey, Nina. There's stress. Okay, this sucks. Okay. I have divine masculine. So there's stress of a divine masculine. Could be divine masculine stressing you out. Okay. There's hope. And then I got anguish in reverse. Okay, so that's good. Inner peace and ground. I feel like what's going on for a lot of you, there's a masculine that could be upset that you've made a decision to pull back your energy, but I feel like this person was stressing you out. Okay. This person does still have hope in the connection, but it feels like, Aries, you chose yourself. Yeah, 9 of Cups and the Justice. You chose yourself, your own emotional well-being. Why is there stress here? Yeah, this masculine's coming back around. 8 of Cups reverse, 4 of Cups reverse, 8 of Wands reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Page of Cups reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse. I'm not trying to be negative, but for a lot of you, if you do have this person blocked or you've been limiting communication with them, I feel like that's a good idea, because it looks like they're going to cause more stress in your life, especially if you've been in this place of grounding, finding inner peace in your life. This masculine that you're dealing with, because I do see divine masculine, they're in this energy, they're just going to exhaust you. Okay, I'm not trying to be negative and say this, but I feel whoever you're dealing with, Aries, they're just going to be more of a burden or more stress in your life. There's somebody that is playing the victim, somebody that they could be blaming you for their problems or putting all their issues onto you. Because it feels like, yeah, they still have hope in this connection, but, you know, 2 of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant reverse. They're not really doing anything to make you feel more certain. Like, yeah, there's still hope here. There's still a potential. You guys can work this out, but it feels like they're putting a lot more stress on you than you deserve. Okay. So what are their true intentions with Aries? Just causing drama. 5 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords reverse, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Sun in reverse. I don't know who you're dealing with, Aries, but I would just limit communication from this person. Does look like a divine masculine. It's a male person in your life. They're causing you more stress, more confusion, And really, at the end of the day, I think you need to make a choice for your inner peace. Hey, kitty cat. For your inner peace, you need to hold back. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Because this person, it's like they are causing you stress and dismay. They're just causing more challenges than they need to in your life. Okay. Your advice, don't let your past hold you back. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah. So needing to see that, okay, this person is causing more problems than good in my life, or I need to limit communication with them. Okay. Not cut them out completely, but yeah, limit communication with air and Neptune. Listen to your intuition. Some of you, you're being called intuitively that, okay, like this person is holding me back, or they're not really making things certain in my life. I feel a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questions of me and this person are together. Some of you, they're coming back to like repair a relationship, but they're not taking accountability. They're not giving you exactly what you're wanting, or maybe the apology that you're hoping for. Because it feels like, yeah, they're coming back into your life, but very stubborn. Somebody that's like their way or the highway. Yeah, there's some kind of apologetic, you get something from them, but it's not like beneficial at the end of the day. So I feel like you guys, yeah, you're going to try to come back together and work this out, but somebody really hard to deal with, or they don't want to take accountability. Hey, Wendy. Could be a Leo for some of you, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. And if there was anger, I feel like they're not as angry anymore, but they're still like my way or the highway. So take it out, resonates. 6:57, Taurus. Let me get some coffee. All right, what's next to come in for Taurus? Okay, shallow, feeling empty, broken in reverse, and stress. That card flew across the floor. Drowning. You guys could feel like you're drowning. Have so much stress. Needing to detox your life. And portal. I haven't seen that card. So I don't know what's going on. Some of you are like detoxifying from like feeling broken, or doing things that like fill your void. Okay, you guys could be trying to fill a void, and you're stepping into this new portal of, you can't be doing that. Like putting yourself in situations where you feel less than, times that you feel like you're not really gaining much from the situation. What I'm getting, what's next to come in, is an energy of you letting go, of feeling small in a situation, feeling discontent, feeling bored. Okay, it looks like you're putting an end to that. The High Priestess reverse, the Moon in reverse, Two of Swords reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Temperance and the Two of Wands. Okay, Judgment. I like this for you. What I'm getting, you guys are detoxifying your life. You guys are moving into a better place, a more healed place. Some of you guys, I'm not trying to trigger anybody. There could be addictions. There could be voids you're trying to fill. There could be things that you're trying to accomplish in your life. Feeling discontent, feeling unhappy, feeling like you're not really gaining any kind of, gaining anything from it. It feels like you're making a wise decision that, okay, whatever I'm doing, it's not working for me. It's not working well in my experience. It feels like an experience that you're going through. It's not working well for me. It's not going right. Okay. It looks like, yeah, you are trying to let go of a situation where you feel less than, you feel like you're just kind of sacrificing, maybe even ignoring your intuition for a long time, and it's finally catching up to you. What detox and portal? Three of Cups, the World, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. It could even be relationships where you've sacrificed. You've sacrificed your own well-being, put yourself in situations you weren't comfortable with, put yourself in situations that you didn't really align to, things that you didn't want to do because you just didn't want to lose, or you didn't want to feel like you were not getting what you wanted out of it. It feels like you were breaking your heart in situations as well. Some of you are detoxifying people from your life. if it feels like there's uncertainty or there's people that aren't actually for you. Yeah, it's like 10 of Pentacles reverse, the Fool, and the Five of Wands. If they cause more problems in your life or if they're holding you back, okay? Let me see. Are you the Divine Feminine? Some of you, you're the Divine Feminine in this case with the Queen of Cups. Are you the Divine Feminine? Seven of Wands, the Hermit, the Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys could be. And you're protecting your inner peace, is what it seems like here. You're stepping into a new portal emotionally. I like this. Three of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Cups. Stepping into a new heart space, a new place in your life where you're like, I'm not going to put up with things anymore. I'm not going to lower my standards. I'm not going to break myself. Almost feels like an energy of I'm not going to break myself to make other people happy. I'm not going to do things. Some of you are even detoxifying negative energy out of your life. People that don't serve you, people that don't want what's best for you. Okay. Yeah, the Devil in reverse on the bottom. It's like any negative attachment you're letting go of. So a lot of you are showing up as a Divine Feminine energy, and it looks like you don't want to, deal with things anymore that you don't have to. You don't want to put yourself in situations that don't serve you, that break you more than what you gain. What do you need to release? See, conclusions are within reach. So what does Taurus need to release? But it's good. Two of Wands, the Temperance, and the Judgment. You're going to be in a better place spiritually, I feel. The 6th house and the 1st house. So anything that is holding you back of your goals, money, okay? So if there's something holding you back in regards to finances, in regards to career, showing your true identity, being your authentic self, Scorpio. Yeah, some of you could have been afraid of being your authentic self around people. Because of the High Priestess reverse, the Moon in reverse, some of you could have felt like you had to wear a mask, or you had to be somebody that you weren't, or you had to just, lower your standards or be who you weren't completely, for relationships, for people. It looks like now you're finally releasing that and you're being your authentic self, and you're going to gain from it. Okay, you're going to get more from that by being authentic, being your true self. I think you're going to get better people in your life too with the 3 of Cups, Queen of Cups. You're going to get better relationships, better people by being your authentic self, by detoxifying things that don't serve you and are possibly holding you back. So some of you could be an addiction as well. It doesn't have to be, but you're detoxifying your life. And it is good for you. It's nice because maybe you've been in the shallow energy or feeling empty, feeling bored, and you're finally happy and embracing something. All right, Gemini 1256. And just take it how it resonates, guys. All right, Gemini, what is next to come in? Well, there's somebody chasing you. They don't want to keep spying on you. And I got Pride in reverse. I saw only you in reverse. Some of you, they could be involved already, like they're with somebody else, but they're trying not to watch you. Yeah, there's somebody watching you. Watching you when you're naked? Ew. Ew. Because I got an eye here twice. There's like people looking at. Ew, be careful. Ew. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but be careful that somebody's not like, that you don't have like windows shut because there's a naked card and it looks like your legs are spread. Detox and release. Okay. I don't know what's going on here because I'm getting that. Like, somebody's trying hard not to spy on you. Some of you, there's also, why am I getting... I'm getting a weird feeling. This is really trippy. If it's not like somebody actually watching you, you guys, there could be like, you guys are having feelings that somebody's watching you, like paranoia. Okay. I don't want to like diagnose anybody. Some of you, there could be like a schizophrenic episode or something. Or like you're afraid that somebody is literally watching you and that you can't like stand up for yourself. You can't protect yourself. Why chasing? The King of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles reverse. And the 4 of Swords. Some of you, ooh, Magician in reverse. Be careful. For some of you, there could be like where you have like you guys could end up having like a restraining order against somebody, and they find a way to like spy on you or find a way to still watch you. Or you're afraid of that. Some of you, I don't want to be negative and say this, but you guys could have had a really bad situation where somebody was like stalking you, and it's making you scared to do things alone, to be by yourself. Like yeah, 9 of Swords. Ooh. Yeah, there's like somebody from your past that still could be obsessing over you. Like sexually obsessed with you, causing stress. 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords. There's somebody that is like missing you, that wishes that they still had access to you in some way. But it's weird. It's like somebody that's over forceful, or they're going to manipulate to get you back into their life. I don't know. They still fantasize or obsess over you. Their intentions: Ace of Cups, the Tower in reverse, the Chariot reverse, the Moon in reverse. Yeah, some of you, they could be like unsolicited. Like they're not welcome in your home. They're trying to like break in for some of you. Like they're trying to break in, or they're trying to get into your house. Like, I don't like that. 8 of Swords. Okay, let me get more on this. Yeah, it's like somebody not wanting to take no for an answer. Like somebody, yeah, 4 of Wands. Be careful of your home. Because there's somebody that's going to try to come back into your house, or try to, if they felt like if you guys used to live together or they had access to your house, they're going to try to come back into your home because they're not taking it well that you don't want them anymore. It's somebody that you don't want anymore. Okay, and it's somebody chasing you that could be toxic or just not in a good place. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's time to release negativity. I don't want to speak too much on this, but it does feel like a past person that's trying to come back into your life. South node fixed the North node. Yeah, it's like you're trying to maintain, you're trying to fix your life and be in a better place. And this person's going to try to come back and hold you back, is what it feels like here. Okay. It's like they don't want to take no for an answer. This is somebody that's very forceful. They're going to manipulate their way back into you. They could have Leo and Mercury. I saw that. And I do have, like, you know, Gemini and Leo energy here. So they could be trying to manipulate you back, or try to get you to let them live with you or something like that. So it could be a Capricorn, a Leo. You're close to achieving your goal. I wouldn't let this person back in. They could be playing the victim and making you feel bad as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's an illusion. Like, what they're telling you is an illusion. It's not what's actually going on, and they're trying to make you feel sorry for them as well. Okay. Ugh, I didn't like that reading. All right, Cancer, 1802. All right, let me get some more coffee. All right, let's see. What is next to come in? There's an apology. Somebody doesn't want to abandon you anymore. Somebody that abandoned you, they walked away. They're going to apologize to you. Some of you could be getting roses or flowers. Okay, if someone's giving you flowers or some kind of apology. I got distracted in reverse. So maybe they're not distracted anymore. Maybe there was obstacles in the way of the two of you. They want to feel your warmth. Or this person could be, some of you, they're darker skinned. If they're not darker skinned, it's an energy. They just want to feel your presence, is what I'm feeling here. Yes. So yes, they're coming back. It actually sounds good. I kind of want some crab legs. I was thinking that earlier. I want to make a seafood boil like this week. Why apology and abandon reverse? Okay, this person, they're trying to get into a better headspace. I got the 9 of Swords reverse, the 10 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Magician in reverse. 6 of Wands, the Moon in reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse. There could have been things going on in their life that they had to focus on instead of this connection. Maybe they were being spiritually guided to focus on something else in their life, and they didn't mean to abandon you or this connection, but there was something else that needed their time, something else that they needed to work on. For some of you, they could have had a spiritual awakening, and they're realizing, you know, like there's things in their life they needed to purge, they needed to let go of, and that's why they were disconnected from you. They want to feel your warmth. Yeah, they're coming back. Wheel of Fortune. The Nine of Cups. They want to, some of you, they want to like spend fall with you. Like as it's fall now, they want to spend fall with you, do fall activities with you. The Star and the Tower in reverse. I like this for you, Cancer. This is a really good reading. Like this person wants to spend time with you. They want to do fall activities with you. They want to have a healing conversation, you know. They want to try to get your trust back, is what I feel. What are their true intentions? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands reversed. They want to work this out. They feel like you are their divine person. Wheel of Fortune, King and Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to work things out with you. They want to have a higher level of commitment. So, wow. So what's next to come in is a genuine apology. And this person's laying it all out there. They were manipulative. Yeah, they did things to hurt you in the past. And they're sorry. Wow, and there's your own energy. A personal issue reaches resolution. So you're resolving a personal issue with somebody apologizing. Yeah, the answers you need are coming. Gemini, you're getting a true conversation and apology from somebody here that truly feels they are your person. Okay, I got the Moon here. So your intuition's telling you this, or you feel, really connected to this person, and it's because they are coming in here. Yeah, they want to see change. They want a transformation. So, wow, that looks really good, actually. And you're showing up in your own advice. So yeah, it could be dealing with another Cancer. Could be a Pisces, a Gemini. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, possibly. So I'm getting warmth here. All right, that was good. All right, Leo, 2157. What is next to come in? Okay, well, maybe you're letting go of, okay, I like this. You're letting go of bitterness. Bitterness came out in reverse, and healing. You're releasing any kind of bitterness. You're purifying, you're cleansing, you're getting out of a negative mind. I like this. So if you are feeling bad about a situation, upset, angry, it looks like you are doing some healing. You are releasing. Okay, you're not holding on to this grudge anymore. Yeah, you're stepping into a different portal. I got portal and patience. Yeah, you're being more patient with yourself. Could have been a transformation you've been going through, and you're finally stepping into this portal. You're finally moving on and letting this go. Yeah, you're in alignment and you're going with the flow. Damn. And then I got warmth. So you're feeling yourself again. You're feeling where you need to be. You're being divinely guided. And you're in alignment with yourself. Damn, these are good readings. I don't know why these readings are so positive. Wow, okay. Why bitterness, reverse, and healing? Okay, the Fool in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Strength, and the Lovers in reverse. I think it's an energy of like, I can't control what happened. I can't fix it. This person did what they did. They're the ones that separated from me. Yeah, I think you're in this energy of just letting this person face what they did. You're not blaming yourself. I don't think you're mad at them anymore or hating them anymore. It's an energy, well, that's their lesson to learn. That's on them. King of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse. That's on them. I couldn't convince them to do different by me. I couldn't change the narrative. I couldn't change what happened. I have to just heal from it. Okay. I have to just accept it for what it is and heal. With portal and patience here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You're being patient with yourself. Okay. Page of Cups. You're being kinder to yourself. Yeah, I'm getting here with the flow. There's been a lot of emotion. It's been uneasy. It hasn't been an easy ride for you. Five of Swords reverse and the Ace of Cups. You're finally in this energy of accepting and healing and just letting shit go. Okay. It feels like you're finally just like, you know what? That's on them. That's their lesson to learn. You're stepping up in a better place with the Queen of Pentacles. You're in this different portal in your life. Okay. And I think you're just not mad anymore. You're not angry. You're like, you know what? That's on them. That's their problem, not mine. A lot of you are just letting shit go. You're healing from it. I think you're telling yourself, well, this person fucked up, and that's on them. The Devil in reverse, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords. Maybe even realizing I can't keep wishing bad on this person. Some of you, if you were wishing bad or for them to get their karma or something like that, it's like, well, karma's already going to get them anyways. I can't keep wishing karma, wishing bad things on them. Because that's just going to prevent me from my happiness. Maybe you're at that point where it's like, I can't keep wishing bad on them or hating them because karma is just going to go for them anyways. And, that reflects poorly on me. Really, it does. If you wish karma on people, it reflects poorly on you, because, the universe already knows, basically. And I think you're at that point where you're like, I can't keep wishing bad on them. Yeah, what do you need to release? And adjustments are required. See, you're just making change in your life. A time for healing. Yeah. I think you just don't want to be angry anymore. You're like, what does that get me? Being angry, being hostile and pissed. Like, where do I get out of that, Yeah, you're in this more peaceful energy with Libra. Trying to balance out your life. You're making positive adjustments. A lot of you guys could have been, out of fear. Maybe you felt rejected because I got the moon on the bottom. Maybe they triggered you in some way, and that's why you had all this anger towards them and bad feelings. I think you're trying to balance that out. Okay, you're trying to see the good in the situation out of this instead of the negative is kind of what I'm seeing. Where it's like, if I keep reflecting on the negative, only negative's gonna happen. It's kind of what I'm feeling. Same with manifestation. And if you keep manifesting negative shit to happen, that's what's gonna happen. You're not gonna get anything positive if you keep wishing. Same with them. If you keep wishing bad on them or wishing things would just go differently for their life, you're basically just wishing for things bad to even happen maybe to you. So the more as you try to purify, get out of this energy and try to heal, you're basically learning it's on them. It's their karma to face, not yours. Okay. So the signs you could be dealing with, I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Leo. Could be any sign though. All right, what we got for Virgo? 2714. I need more coffee. Oh, you're welcome. What's next to come in for Virgo? Rejection, running in reverse, and longing. There's somebody in your energy that's scared of rejection. They're wanting you, but they're scared you're going to reject them. Because they feel like you're not going to choose them. There's a masculine energy in your life. They're blind to the situation. They're blind to the fact that you're not going to choose them. I got blind and choice. So they could feel even that you don't see them. Okay. There's a person that feels like you don't see them. You don't see how bad that they want you. They can feel like you don't even see them at all. They're being patient. It's like they're giving you signs. There's somebody giving you signs or messages that they're into you, but they feel that you're ignoring them or you're not seeing them for what they are. Somebody wants you and they're making it pretty obvious, but they feel like you're being blind to it, you're ignoring it. Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords reversed, the King of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed. Somebody feels like they've made it perfectly clear that they're very into you, they're very in love with you, and they feel like you don't see it. They feel like you're being blind to the situation or you're purposely ignoring them. Either you are rejecting them, okay, like you're nicely rejecting them and you don't want them, or they just think that you're being blind to the situation. They could be a Scorpio. This person could feel like you're delusional, that you're not seeing how much they care for you. That they're making it pretty obvious, but you're not giving them the time of day. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person feels that they're going out of their way to show you loyalty where they're not getting it back. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, Virgo. There's somebody that feels they're making it pretty blunt, pretty obvious. Hey, I'm in love with you. I want to be with you. I'm giving you time and energy that I'm not gaining anything back from this. And it's like you're just ignoring me and you're not reciprocating back. What are their intentions? Hey, Mimi. What are their intentions? Two of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands reverse. The Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. they're trying really hard to get you to notice them. This is somebody that feels like you don't notice them at all. They're trying to be with you. They're trying to have an opportunity with you, but they feel constantly rejected. Empress in reverse, Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody that is like actively coming towards you with passionate endeavors. They're being honest and open, like, hey, I'm really into you. And they don't feel like they're getting anything back from this. So I see that somebody that's trying really hard, they're eager to have your attention, but they feel like you're blocking them out, or you don't even see them, or you have other options and you don't even pay attention to them, that you don't even see them. How do you feel for this person? You feel like they're obsessed with you. You feel like they're obsessed with you, and you feel that they're just actively like putting all this time and energy towards you. A lot of you feel, yeah, the Five of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, the Devil, and the Hierophant. You feel like they're not getting themselves anywhere, and they keep actively pursuing you and obsessing over you. And it's like they're not wanting to accept that this isn't going anywhere. Or a lot of you could be in a relationship and you're like, I can't be with you. I'm committed to somebody else. Like, a lot of you could feel like you can't give this person attention. Some of you are in another relationship. Oh, thanks, Mimi. I appreciate that. Mimi XO. Hey, Anna. Yeah, Five of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. It's like, I can't give this person a relationship because I'm already committed to somebody else. So a lot of you could have somebody that's, maybe overstepping their boundaries. Or it's like they're like not taking no for an answer. And it's like you've told them I'm off limits. Some of you Virgo, that could be that. Like, you're in a relationship and you've told this person, hey, I'm off limits. Like, I have a person, I have a partner, and they're just not wanting to take no for an answer. And it's like they're not accepting the fact that you're in another commitment, or that you don't want to leave your person for them or something. Adjustments are required, and you and your loved ones are safe. I hope you guys don't have a stalker. Like, I'm not trying to like scare you guys, but with adjustments, it's like something needs to change here, or there's some kind of adjustment because of family or something. Because it feels like there's something you need to do actively, because this person's not taking no for an answer in regards to, in regards to your safety, in regards to your home. Some of you might have to, I don't want to be mean and say it. Some of you have to do a restraining order. With ninth house and Libra here, that's an energy. You might have to explore your other options. Some of you might even have to I hope you don't have to relocate, or if that's worst case scenario. Because I kind of feel like you might have a stalker, or you have somebody that you're feeling stuck and you don't know what to do. Okay, it's an energy like, I don't know what to do. I've made it perfectly clear to this person I'm not interested. I don't know. Virgo, be careful. Some of you might have to get a restraining order, or you have to get something like set in stone here, because this doesn't look good. And a lot of you are either married or in a relationship, and there's somebody stalking you, or just acting crazy and not accepting the fact that you've already told them, like, hey, I already I have a relationship here. Because with choice, you could already have somebody else, and you've already made the choice, like, you don't want this person. So the signs that I got, they could be a Scorpio for some of you. They could be another Virgo, Gemini. They could be Sagittarius, a Capricorn. It's like they got a liking to you. They got like an obsession to you, and you've made it perfectly clear that you don't want this person, and it's like they just keep coming towards you. Libra 3403. Happy birthday, guys. All right, let's see. What is next to come in? Okay, so you're getting over something that broke you, but you're escaping from it and feeling trapped. This is weird. I don't know if I like this. It's an energy where you're trying to get out of this broken energy. You're trying to avoid something, but then you're trapped. You have a choice and then blind. That came out in the Virgo reading. Some of you could feel like you are trapped. Like either, you know, if that's a figure of speech, you feel trapped, or if you feel literally trapped in a situation. Some of you could feel like you're bound to a situation and you have a choice to make, but you don't even know how to make this decision. Safe passage and hope. I don't really like this energy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Some of you guys could be in an abusive relationship. Okay. Why broken, reverse, and escaping? The High Priestess. The Emperor and the Empress in reverse, and the Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, I don't like this for you, Libra. This looks really scary. Like, first the readings were very positive, and now they're getting scary. You guys could be feeling like you're stuck in a really bad relationship, a really bad situation, and you feel bound to them. And you could be with somebody that's controlling you over money, controlling your child, something like that. If you guys have a kid to them, yeah, you feel at a rock and a hard place. Some of you feel like you need to leave this relationship, but it's hard because you love them. You're like, I don't know what to do, but you feel like you need to leave them. This could be like a domestic violence situation where you feel like they're starting to become violent. The Chariot reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands reverse. Yeah, some of you want to get out of this relationship because you feel like it's going to get abusive, or it's starting to get mentally. Some of you, it's starting to get mentally abusive. And not that I know like a lot of things about this, but if it starts to get mentally abusive, it's eventually going to get physical. That's just the reality, sadly. I mean, it could be both. I mean, it could just be one or the other, where it's not that it's good, but so my veins are driving me nuts. Usually if it's becoming mental, it's going to become physical next. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. I think you guys realize that this is going to become volatile very bad. The Moon, I think it's hard because it's like, I really care about this person, but I got to choose myself, you know. Judgment reverse. What are their intentions? Two of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Wands reverse. They're trying to prevent you from moving on. This is somebody that's going to be manipulating you and trying to cause you not to move on. Okay. They're going to manipulate you. Some of you, if you have a child with them, they're going to manipulate you because of children or because of a living situation, home. This is not good. And I feel like you guys are being called to get out of there. The Star, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, you're being called to leave. You're getting signs that you need to leave, that you need to focus on your finances, your career, and get out of the situation, or make something of yourself. If you guys didn't have some of you guys didn't have a job, because the Empress in reverse could be a female that's like work at home, you know, feeling, maybe you guys even feel isolated at your house, like you're a stay-at-home mom and you didn't have a job. It looks like you're trying to find income so you can get out of that situation. Yeah, there's a fiery climax approaching, and you need to surrender. You need to surrender before it gets bad. For a lot of you, I'm scared for you. This could be an abusive relationship where, yeah, they're mentally abusing me. Yeah, maybe it's not that bad right now, but eventually it's going to get worse, is what I feel. Yeah, your emotions are running high because there's a personal issue. A lot of you, it's personal because there's kids involved or family, and you don't know what to do, how to get out of this. Yeah, I have Capricorn, especially if you, especially like I said, if you are a stay-at-home mom and you don't have your own income, you're needing to find some kind of way of income. You're needing to find some kind of way to make money because, yeah, 11th house, you need to get yourself out of this collectively. You need to remove yourself because it's just going to get worse. For a lot of you, you're going to end up getting, I don't want to say this, a lot of you, it's going to become volatile. It's going to be really bad, which oh my God. Now, as I say that, oh my God, we have a full moon in Aries next month. Oh God. I think it's the first week of October. Now that I'm pretty sure there's a full moon in Aries in October. And that's what this is. You're needing to leave before then. So I feel like you're needing to leave before October. So if you guys can try to find somewhere else to go, yeah, this isn't looking good. It looks like this person's very abusive, or it's going to get to be very abusive. You're either dealing with an Aries, or this Aries full moon is really going to interrupt you, because Aries is your opposite sign. So there could be some contradictory going on, or this person doing things like you're triggering them on accident or they're triggering you. I would be careful. This is bad. Okay. And you feel like you're trapped. You feel stuck. Some of you feel stuck because of finances, or you live with this person. And I don't feel like you are trapped. I feel like you can get out of it. But yeah, I got Aries. I have Cancer, Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Whew. Oh my gosh. See, that's why I don't like doing this kind of reading sometimes, because they get very heavy. Let me get some coffee to kind of cleanse here, and then I'll do Scorpio. $40.33. All right, what's going on with Scorpio? What is next to come in? That sounds bad. You're welcome. All right, Scorpio, you got divine masculine, commitment, reverse, and trapped. Twin flame. Oh, okay, gosh. All right, Scorpio, you're dealing with a twin flame. And I think you're dealing with somebody that doesn't want commitment. You're dealing with a masculine that doesn't want commitment. Yes, that's basically clarifying what I said. So yes, you're dealing with a divine masculine that does not want commitment. They don't want to feel stuck or tied down to a commitment. And it's a twin flame situation you're in. Oh, thanks, Janine. And time's up. Damn. Okay. For some of you, Scorpio, you're letting go. Wheel of Fortune. Empress in reverse. I think you've been waiting for this person to change, waiting for them to commit to you. And then as I say that, I just saw the Ace of Swords. Basically, everything I'm saying, I'm clarifying myself, basically. Okay, so you're dealing with a twin flame situation where they are afraid of commitment. 7 of Cups. It's like they don't want to get hurt. Yeah, they avoid getting hurt by keeping options open. Ace of Swords. Everything that I'm saying, it's like it's basically clarifying what I'm saying in the reading. So yeah, you're dealing with a masculine that does not want commitment issues. They don't want to have to put themselves in a place of vulnerability. This is somebody that doesn't want to be tied to a commitment. And I think you've been dealing with them for quite some time. Okay. Yeah, they prefer to be single. They prefer to not get they can also think that they're gonna get like treated poorly, or they're gonna make the wrong decision in regards to love or something like that. You're dealing with a divine masculine where it's like they don't want to commit because of fear of commitment. And some of you, like, time is up. Some of you need to maybe just go out and date other people. Yeah, because you've wasted a lot of time on this person. 7 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't think they're going to change. I don't think they're changing their mind about commitment. Yeah, it looks like you're dealing with somebody that is your twin flame, but sadly, they don't want to commit. And that's just where they're at right now. They are telling themselves, I don't want to commit. I'm very final about that decision. I don't want a relationship. I don't want to be tied down to anything. And I want my freedom. All right, well, what's their intentions? 7 of Wands reverse, the 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands reverse. So they're going to still kind of keep you around. I feel like at their own convenience, okay? I feel like this person, they will waste your time if you let them. And you are dealing with somebody that they don't want to commit, but they're going to kind of loosely keep you around. For a lot of you, yeah, they're going to just be... Yeah, I think they are just keeping you around, but they're not giving you a commitment. It's almost also an energy of like, I want to have Scorpio in my life. I care about Scorpio, and I want to have like relationship status kind of, but I don't want to actually commit. So it's like I want you to kind of act like you're my girlfriend, my boyfriend, but I don't want to like actually like be in a relationship with you. It's kind of like that. It's like I want to have the perks of a relationship, but I don't want to actually commit to you. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. So I don't really like that energy. A lot of you, it is a twin flame, and that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, I kind of want you when it's convenient for me. I still want to be in talk with you, communication. I still want to have you in my life, but I don't really want to commit to you or give you more. But I would like you to still kind of act like you're dating me and be loyal to me, but I don't really want to commit. And I think what's going on, it's like a situation where it's like, hold your vision and you are good enough. It's like, why am I putting myself through this? Why am I giving this person, all this access to myself? It's basically like what I'm getting from this is like you're giving them full access, but they're not paying. So it's kind of like you're letting them log into your Netflix account and they're not paying for it. But they're watching it. They're watching all the movies, they're watching the shows. They even have their own little character on there. Hey, I'm diddly fuck or whatever, or I'm whatever on Netflix. I have my own little character, my own little name, but I'm not gonna pay for Netflix, but I'll use it though. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, I'm not gonna pay for it, but I'll use it. You're letting somebody basically have access to your Netflix account and just let them have the perks of watching everything, but they're never gonna pay you for it or reimburse you. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Hey guys, hey Trent, hey FG, hey Infinite. That's basically what I'm getting. Hey May, it's like, yeah, you can just let me watch it all I want, but I'm not going to pay you for it. Your hard work is paying off. I feel like you deserve somebody better than just to deal with low standards, like low effort. Yeah, Cardinal, you're going towards something else. Like I said, I feel like you're going to meet somebody else. Because like this energy, yeah, it's your twin flame, but if they're just wasting your time and they're not giving you a serious relationship, then what's the purpose? So it's like, you are good enough. Why are you lowering your standards and letting this person basically just take all the access that they can get, but just not, that's what I'm feeling. Or like an OnlyFans, like, oh, I'm free on OnlyFans, you can just see everything. You don't have to pay anything, just watch whatever you want. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Just ugh. Anyways, you guys could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Leo, Pisces, and Gemini. That's the signs that I got. All right, what we got for Sag? 47 minutes. All right, what is next to come for Sag? Soulmates in reverse, realization in reverse, commitment in reverse, divine masculine. This divine masculine is confused. They're trying to listen to their intuition. Okay, they're slowly getting information about this connection, but it's not clicking. All right. It's like somebody's like showing them like, hey, this is your soulmate, this is your divine person, but they're lacking the realization, or they're just kind of in their own little world. Yeah, they're getting confirmation. There's people getting okay. Your divine masculine is getting confirmation that you are their person, or they're dropping hints and signals hoping that you'll pay attention. I don't know. Let me see. This is weird. They could be slowly waking up, like, to this connection, like slowly realizing, damn, you are my person. Like, I'm not going to have a love for you like I do for, I'm not going to love anybody else like I do you. Let's see. Why soulmate reverse, realization reverse? 2 of Wands reverse, 10 of Swords, the Star in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this divine masculine was kind of like in their own little world. They weren't really paying attention to this connection. Ace of Cups in reverse. They were kind of in their own little world, is what I feel. And it's also an energy of like they weren't really thinking about this connection, like how much you meant to them, how much they cared about you until you were gone, is what it feels like here. The High Priestess, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Justice. Yeah, I think they're learning some kind of lesson about this connection. And when I shuffled, I saw the Hierophant. So yeah, they could be learning some kind of higher level here of spirituality. They could be getting more connected to their spirituality. 3 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight. Wait, the 5 of Wands. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Yeah, this person, I feel like they're slowly waking up to the fact that you are their person, that they can't love anybody else like they do you. And I think if they were trying to move on, they realized, like, man, I was really fucking myself by trying to move on. I can't replace Sagittarius. And I think their ego doesn't want to admit that. Like, this is somebody that's kind of egotistical, or they don't really believe. almost like somebody that's also is like, I don't believe in happy endings, or I don't believe in love. I don't, maybe they were like in that energy when you were with them, where it's like, I don't believe in happily ever after. I don't believe in love. Like, it's kind of like they were just like in a lower vibrational energy. Some of you, like when you connected to them, they were very low vibrational. They didn't believe in that kind of stuff. I want to say that kind of shit. So I don't know if they're just very like negative. Um, but I think now they're starting to awaken to this connection. What are their intentions? Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups reverse, the King of Swords, and the Magician in reverse. They're wanting to have a conversation with you because for a lot of you, you guys are separated. I think they were trying to move on from you, acting like they didn't want to commit to you or have any kind of relationship to you. And now they realize how much they've sabotaged that. Yeah, and how much they want you back now, how much they took you for granted is what I'm seeing. This person realizes, Sag, they took you for granted, that they didn't appreciate you when they had you, and that's a lesson they're having to learn, basically. So that's what I'm seeing. This divine masculine, it's like they didn't appreciate you, they didn't love you when they had you, and that's on them. Prosperity lies ahead is your advice. A fiery climax approaches. Yeah, I think this person's learning about, values. And I think you were kind of helping them awaken to value, about valuing people, about not being, maybe there's somebody that even acted entitled, or they could just have whatever they wanted and they didn't really care. Venus. Yeah, I think you're teaching this person unconditional love, about actually treasuring somebody and actually caring. Yeah, second house. Because that person that was missing. This person's going through a transformation where they didn't appreciate you. They didn't care about you. They took you for granted. They didn't tell you how they felt about you. They just were like, oh, well, fuck it. And now with this Pluto energy, they're having this realization like, oh my God, I should have treated Sagittarius better. Sagittarius was a good person in my life, and like I didn't appreciate them. I took them for granted, and that's what I'm seeing here. Could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, could be an Aquarius, Leo. But yeah, they're learning. They're having this awakening here. And they're kind of waking up to what's going on. Because they've been in the dark or just not wanting to face how they feel. All right, Capricorn, 5217. All right, Cappy, let's see. Commitment came out in reverse. Okay, foundation and beauty. I think you're committing to yourself. I think you're not committing to anybody. You're like, I'm committing to myself. I'm committing to my family. I'm committing to people that care about me. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, you're in alignment. You're in alignment. I think you're not committing to what doesn't commit to you, is the energy I'm seeing here. You're putting yourself in a more higher vibration. Yeah, you're going with the flow and you're healing. Wow, okay, that's good. So I think you're just not committing to what don't commit to you, and you're spiritually aligned. Why commitment reverse, foundation and beauty? The World. The Ace of Wands reversed, the King of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords. 1 second, this card flew out. You're in this energy if you're not going to let somebody, I think it's an energy of like, I'm not going to let somebody make me feel like I'm not attractive, like I'm not good enough. Okay. I'm not going to let this person make me feel like demeaning like that. In my head, I got the song by TLC. So you guys could be giving yourself more care, more tender loving care. I got the song Unpretty by TLC in my head. You can feel like this person doesn't make you feel pretty. Or they just kind of half-ass give you compliments or something, or they don't appreciate your beauty. They don't appreciate you fully for who you are, your commitment to them. Maybe they give you half-ass compliments or something. It's an energy of like, yeah, wow, the Tower and the Page of Pentacles. I think you're not going to let this person treat you like that anymore. A lot of you could feel, like you were unseen, or maybe you weren't desired by this person. Maybe you felt like you weren't attractive, and that was a lesson that you learned. It's like, man, I really am beautiful. And this person, who are they to say I'm beautiful? Who are they to tell me how how I look or what I look like on you know what I mean? I think it's an energy, Capricorn, where you've went through this awakening of like, I am good enough, And it's like, who are they to judge me, or who are they to tell me if I'm attractive or not, or if I'm good enough for them? Because maybe they don't deserve me. I think you're in this energy of, you know what, I am good enough, and I don't really care what this person thinks. You're in alignment with yourself. You're like, fuck them. That's on them. Yeah, Page of Cups. Page of Cups, the Four of Cups in reversed. The High Priestess and the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah. It's like, whatever comes into my life now is for my highest good. If they're not going to love me, if they're not going to care about me truly, and they're going to not even give me love or attention, affection, then they can just kick rocks. Is kind of the energy I'm getting, because you're in this energy of connecting truly to yourself. You're in alignment with who you are. Alignment, I saw flow, and under that I saw healing. So you're in a healed place. And what I'm seeing is like, if this person can't truly love me and care for me, the way that I deserve, then they can just kick rocks, is what I'm seeing here for you. Because it looks like somebody that's just in and out of your life, and it made you question for a long time their lack of commitment to you. Why wasn't I good enough? Why wasn't this person in love with me? What didn't they love about me? And I think you're just sick of putting yourself down, sick of demeaning yourself, and feeling like there's a lack of value to you. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Hey, everybody. Hey, Moonlight. Hey, Katie. I'm not going to take super chats on this reading. I'm sorry. Because I do have to charge my phone. It's getting low on battery. But I will, if you want to do like the super chats through email, you can do that. I can take it that way. Just right now, I got to charge my phone. So, but I do have personal readings available. Super chats you can do through email. All of that. Hey, D-Love. All right, let's see. What are their intentions? See, I don't like this person's energy, Capricorn. 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords reverse, 2 of Swords reverse, 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles reverse. Basically, somebody that's just wasting your time. And they're going to put you in competition with other people. They're going to ease your mind at one point, act like they're devoted and committed to you. And then they're going to disconnect and they're going to be devoted to somebody else. Okay. I think constantly, I think it's an energy you're needing to be true to yourself. Yeah, Justice and the 7 of Wands. You're needing to be true to yourself and not let this person treat you like that. Not make you feel like you're not good enough, or questioning your own, like who you are as a person, Be bold to make the first move, and a time to give and take. I feel like you're needing to be bold to make the first move into your life. You're needing to show yourself more credit, more dignity, needing to not let this person treat you like that. Yeah, I have Cancer here in 7th house. So make the first move in regards to yourself, even if that means leaving the connection, if that means disconnecting from them, if that means whatever's best for your internal growth and healing is what I feel. Because if it's affecting you on an emotional level, if you don't feel like you're good enough, or you doubt who you are as a person, this person's not for you. They're going to make you feel like that, and that's sadly a Tower. You had a Tower here, an awakening to that situation. And I think you're putting an end to letting this person treat you like you're disposable, treat you like you're not enough. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Scorpio, could be a Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, 11-11. 58-52. All right, Aquarius, what is next to come? Somebody's pretending to ghost you, or pretending they're not interested. They're putting on a mask that they're running from you, that they're disconnecting, but they're not. Yes, they're calling their bluff. Manifest an expression. This person, this person cares more than they put on. They're acting like they don't care. They're acting like they're disconnected from this. But they want to be back in alignment with you. This is somebody that is manifesting you back. This person is acting like they're ghosting, but they are coming back in. Hey, Diamond. They want to express themselves to you. So why pretending and ghosting? Four of Wands reverse, Eight of Swords reverse, Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. They're acting like if they are disconnected, if you guys broke up, they're acting like this breakup doesn't matter to them. They're not affected, but that is not true. They are affected. They are hurting by this, and they can't run from you. Yeah, this is somebody that is purposely holding back communication, that is acting stubborn, acting like they don't care to speak to you when that's not the case. Okay, this is somebody that they are still hurt. They are still having a hard time letting you go. They just don't want to like own up to it. And I also think this person is trying to maybe work on themselves as well. They're trying to release any kind of blockages because I feel like they feel stuck or they feel blocked or something. So they're trying to remove blockages in their own personal life. But I think they're causing more blockages the way they're acting. So if they're causing blockages in the connection, they're causing these problems. And they should just have communication. They should just talk to you. Because they are manifesting you. They're manifesting a conversation. Four of Pentacles reversed. Six of Swords. Ace of Wands reversed. This card flew across the room. And the Star. Wow. It's your energy. Yeah, this person basically wants to have a new beginning with you. And they're putting it off. They're waiting for it to manifest. They're waiting for it to grow. Something about flowers. Somebody could like flowers. Okay. So I'm getting flowers on this Ace of Wands reverse and flowers on this card. I don't know if they're waiting for themselves to grow, if they're trying to heal, and that's what's blocking this. Because it looks like, you know, they do want to open up to you, but they could be having to do some healing, you know, and they've been maybe it's like they've been running from their feelings for a long time, or it's catching up to them, or they have to heal, they have to move on from past wounds, past pain. What are their intentions with Aquarius? Okay, Three of Wands. Like they're waiting for you. The Death card, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands reverse. So eventually they want communication, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, look, they're manifesting you back, but they want you to come to them. Could be they're wanting you to fight for them, for you to prove that you want to talk to them, because it looks like they are fighting for this. Okay. But it's like they don't want to be the one to come forward. But if they take too long, there could be a tower here happening. So it's like they're acting like they don't want you. They're running from the problem. They're not fixing it. And kind of like they want you to fix it, or they want you to make the effort. But they're not. Don't let pride get in your way. Your hard work is paying off. So let's see. Venus and air. Somebody could have like Venus and like Leo possibly, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What I'm getting here is like, if I feel also like if there's something that you want to say to this person, like don't hold yourself back, don't restrain yourself. If there's something that you want to say and be vulnerable as well, maybe they're wanting to be vulnerable with you, but they don't want to be the one to address it or the one to come forward. And maybe that's a lesson that they're learning. So maybe they're going through something with the Saturn retrograde where they're learning about their pride. They're learning about, you know, their ego, things like that. So, because it feels like this person wants to say something, but they don't want to be the one to address it or the one to come forward because of they don't want to be, you know, vulnerable or look weak or something is what I'm seeing here. Could be a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius. That's the signs I got. All right, what we got for Pisces, last but not least, 10404. All right, let's see. What is next to come? Somebody's craving you. Somebody's longing for you. They're craving you. They're pretending. They're pretending. They're wearing a mask. So they're pretending that they're not waiting for you. They're pretending they don't care. or that they're not looking for you. But they're wishing for you. What? And they're manifesting you. There's somebody manifesting you, but they're pretending that they don't want you. They're pretending not to care. This feels like the Aquarius reading. So that's weird. Why is the same energy kind of coming in, but different cards? Okay. Okay, why lawning? They haven't moved on from you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Two of Pentacles reversed. Four of Swords. It's like they heavily obsess over you. They heavily obsess about the past and what you guys had, the connection you guys had. Maybe their life is not good right now. Maybe they're reminiscing because it brings happiness to their life. Because in their life in the past, like everything maybe was a lot better with you. And then now it's like things aren't that good in their life. So they're thinking back on better days. Like when things were good. Why are they wishing for you? The Star. Some of you have Aquarius in your chart because like I said, this kind of feels like the Aquarius reading. So you guys could be an Aquarius cusper or you guys have Aquarius in your chart. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. If there was a third party, this person's hoping that you can forgive them about a third party. If there wasn't a third party, it's an energy of this person hoping that you can just forgive them in general. For lying, for being dishonest. Yeah, this person, they weren't honest with you and they're wanting to break the silence or wanting to come forward. They're in their head. They're stressed about this. If there wasn't a third party, it's like they just want to be back in a better place with you. They want to be like back into your life. They want you to heal things with them. Yeah, this person's hoping you can forgive them. And they are hurting over this. So yeah, this person's pretending they don't care, but they care too much, I feel. It could even be like getting information on you as well, like asking about you from somebody. What are their intentions with Pisces? Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands reverse, and the High Priestess reverse. Knight of Cups and the Judgment. Feels like they want to show up. Yeah, Seven of Wands. They want to show up better for you than they did before. This is somebody that doesn't want things to block you guys anymore because they feel like you don't trust them, that you don't know if they have good intentions or not. This is somebody that does want to come in directly and prove to you like, hey, my feelings are sincere. My actions are sincere. Okay. Yeah, personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer. Prosperity lies ahead. They want to resolve some kind of personal issue with you to try to get trust back. Yeah. So, oh my God. And look, Saturn came out. So yeah, there could be some kind of karmic lesson here. Yep. In fourth house. Okay. I forget. What's it? I think Jupiter's in Cancer right now. And Jupiter is Pisces planet, like one of their planets. So, there's some kind of karmic lesson about belonging, about security, maybe feeling not secure in their life or feeling not secure without you. Water. Yeah. This person's having a lot of emotions about the situation. And my advice to you, yeah, there is some kind of conversation being talked about here, but you're needing to also put up boundaries so this person doesn't overstep their boundaries. Okay. You guys could have Cancer in your chart. They could. I'm getting strong Saturn here. I'm getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a Libra. I'm getting strong like karmic energy. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. All right, we're going to do a collective and then I'm going to get off of here, guys. 108.39. All right, what's going on with the collective? You're welcome, Tasha. What is next to come in for the collective? Someone's pride. They want intimacy with you, but they've been holding back because of pride. They've been holding themselves back, trapped here. They're having conflict. I think they're trying to avoid you, but they're craving you. So somebody's pride, it's like they're craving you, they want you, they desire you. Safe passage. Simplicity. They want things to be more simple. Or they want to come in when there's not as many blockages or not as much conflict. I feel like this is somebody romantically. They want to have that things are clear. They want to feel like the coast is clear. They want to feel like things are clear and safe. They can come towards you. I think this person is going to put their pride out there and tell you, like, hey, I want you. Okay. But they want to make sure that it's the right timing. The Six of Pentacles reverse, Two of Wands reverse, Empress reverse, and the Star. Judgment, Five of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this person's coming back around. They're making a decision to give to this. Okay. This person's making a decision to come back. They are stuck on you. They can't move on from you. I just saw the Chariot reverse. And this person is wanting to make a decision to come back and heal things with you. So I'm definitely seeing, like, yes, they're putting their pride aside. They're like, you know what, screw it. I need to tell you how I feel. I want to give to this. The Moon, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Magician. 777. This person, they've been letting fear get in the way of this connection, is what I'm getting here. They realize that their pride and fear, it was fear-based from their ego, is what I'm feeling. And this person, it's like, I can't wait any more time. I can't waste any more. Yeah, I got to be in communication. I got to reach out to you. Three of Cups, Page of Swords, Two of Swords reverse. So they're putting their pride out there that they can't move on from you. They can't let you go. And they want to have contact. So I see communication coming in. What are their intentions? Knight of Wands. The Tower in reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Six of Cups. Wanting to restore these emotions with you. Yeah, it's like they're willing to carry this burden. 10 of Wands. This person wants to carry this burden because they want to fight for you. And they realize that you've pulled back your energy. You are disconnecting from them. And they're afraid that they've lost you. So collective, I do see communication. I see them rebuilding the connection with you and trying to get back to a better place. Be bold and make the first move. The answers you need are coming. I feel if you don't hear from them, I would contact them. But for a lot of you, they are contacting you. I got Leo and Saturn. Yeah, they're putting their pride aside here. This is somebody following their heart, and they are choosing to fight for this connection with Saturn here. They do see you as their person. 7th house. Yeah, I see, wow, part of fortune, Jupiter, in 7th house. Your guys' connection is going to the next level. This person wants things to move forward and expand between the two of you. So, yeah, I feel like this person is following their heart. They're following the heart to message you and contact. They're craving something intimately with you, but they do still care. And they haven't fully moved on from you. And rite of passage, maybe they've been waiting for time or to feel more confident in their approach. So you could be dealing with Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Leo. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a you versus them reading. I'm feeling called to do that. Or their feelings. Either their feelings or you versus them. I'm going to do one of those too. And then Friday, I'll do a weekend reading for the weekend, what to expect, 3-day forecast. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. If you guys want to book a personal, I am available for personal readings. If you guys sent me your members readings, I will get them done today or by tonight, later tonight. So they will be done soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Everybody have a good day, and I will be live tomorrow and then also on Friday. See you guys later.